Good evening and welcome back to the Celina Fieldhouse for tonight's matchup between the Versailles Tigers and the Celina Bulldogs. The Bulldogs are coming off a Friday night victory over the Bell Fountain Chieftains, and tonight it'll be Versailles' opening night here for their 2012-2013 basketball season. We'll be back here shortly to give you the starting lineups and the play-by-play action here tonight between the Celina Bulldogs and the Versailles Tigers.
Scores when they happen? Visit twitter.com/Celina6 to see finals when they happen.
Welcome back here to the Celina Fieldhouse. They're introducing the cheerleaders right now. The JV squad got another victory tonight. They were up by 9 midway through the fourth quarter. Ended up going into overtime, but they pulled out the overtime victory over the Versailles Tigers, 60-55. And they had the double overtime win over Bell Fountain last night, 50-43. So Mr. Doug Smith starts off his JV campaign 2-0. As they introduce the starting lineups for the Celina Bulldogs and the Versailles Tigers. Starting for the Bulldogs, head coach Mr. Chris Ben is going to be 5'10" junior Braylon Bader. He'll be wearing number 13. Wearing number 23 will be 6'2" senior Braden Bilger. The 6'4" senior wearing number 33 will be Matt Busher. Number 45, the 6'2" sophomore will be Ryan Hoyne. And wearing number 51 on his back, a 6'4" junior, Mason Ross. They're just finishing up the starting lineups. They just announced Mason Ross. Handshake to Coach McEldowney, Scott McEldowney, head coach for the Versailles Tigers. As both teams get last-minute instructions from their head coach. And we'll be ready to tip this off here on a Saturday night here at Dean White Court here at the Fieldhouse. Little smaller crowd. Versailles has packed their visiting corner. A few less fans tonight for Celina. The players exchange handshakes at half court, and we're getting ready to tip off. It looks like the tip-off will be between a lot of threes. Number 33 for the Versailles Tigers, that's going to be Kyle Arns, 6'5" sophomore, and Matt Busher for the Bulldogs. And the tip is controlled by sophomore Ryan Hoyne. He passes the ball to Bilger. Bilger left wide open for his first shot off the front of the iron. Tipped out, and it's going to be Versailles' ball. Versailles didn't look like they matched up well there to start the game and left Bilger wide open. But he just missed a three-pointer, and it's going to go the other way. Up the floor, passed out to number 32. Chad Winter, no good, but put back. Go, no, he missed it. Back up for the rebound, no, tipped away. Busher controls. Nick Campbell missed a couple easy shots there, and they're going to call Bilger for the travel. Number 3, the 6'1" junior for Versailles, had a couple easy shots there right under the basket. and missed both of them. Campbell's going to be the trigger man. Gets the ball into number 23, Damian Richard, the 6'3 junior. Back to Campbell. Down in the corner to Arns. Drives the baseline. Nice dish to number 23, Damian Richard. Nice pass. And that's the first bucket for the Versailles Tigers here this season. As I said earlier, this is their opening night of the 2012 basketball season. And it's a loose ball down to the Versailles side. Nice hustle. They're going to, yeah, I was going to say it was a nice hustle by Damian Richard. He saved the ball and it hit off the leg of Braden Bilger. And it's going to stay Tiger ball. Campbell's going to be the trigger man. Over to Richard. Richard dribbles to the top of the key. Over to Winter. Winter drives. Puts up the shot. No good. Loose ball. Busher. Back to Campbell. Campbell gets a loose ball. Puts it up and in. And it's a 4-0 lead here early in the first quarter for the Versailles Tigers. Bilger wide open again. They're gonna let him shoot until he misses, or until he makes one, I should say. Versailles in their 2-3 zone. That's what Bellefontaine played most of the night last night. DeHoyne on the left or right wing. Back to Hoyne. Back to Bilger. Inside to Ross. Ross with a jump hook, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up and good. Nice follow by Mason Ross to give him 2 points. And the Tigers are up 4-2 with 6 minutes left here in the first quarter. The drive, no good. Hoyne with the rebound, pushing it up the floor. Behind the back dribble to Bilger. Bilger fakes the shot, back to Hoyne. Hoyne's going to take it. Off the front of the iron. Rebound by Winter. Winter gets it up to Richard. Richard drives, easy layup. I'm sorry, that was Kyle Arns, number 33. Quickly back the other way, inside to Busher. Bader in the corner, back to Hoyne. To Ross, to Bilger. And with this zone, the key is it's going to be to get it back inside. There's Ross, a little turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound by Busher. Busher puts it back up, no good. Tips up, oh, the basket's going to go to Busher, but it did look like Kyle Arns had the tip as well. So Busher's going to get the 2 points, but I think Arns tipped that in. Back the other way, Tigers, quick shot, no good. Nice box out by Ryan Hoyne. He pushes it up the floor. Nothing but black jerseys. Back out to Bilger. Hey, nailed it. Bilger with his first three-pointer of the night. And that puts the Bulldogs back ahead, 7-6. Winter drives, puts up the shot. Got it. Versailles back on top, 8-7. Quickly back the other way, pushing it up and down the floor. Bilger fakes the shot. They're going to come out and guarding now, and he's going to take another one. Got it! 2 in a row. Braden Bilger. I'm sorry, yeah, Braden Bilger. I'm going to get Braylon and Braden mixed up again. Back the other way, drives the baseline. And to Jacob Heitkamp. And the foul appears, let's see who that's on. There's a couple Bulldogs there. Looks like it's going to be 51, Mason Ross. That's going to be his first foul of the night. On the defensive end, Versailles, it looks like they were going to let Bilger shoot. He missed his first shot, but he's made the 2 after that, so I believe they're going to have to extend the zone a little bit here before he gets on. He's going to take the bench. And Coach Ben is going to go quickly to the subs. As much as they like to run up and down the court, he does a lot of subbing in and out. Entering the game is number 31, Grant Laffin. Number 43, Bobby Matral, the 6'5 junior. And number 53, Eric Fickert, the 6'5 senior, has entered the game. Little press here. Fickert being trapped in the corner. Gets it to Matral. Matral looks, finds Bader in the corner. Matral at the foul line. Loose ball back to Matral. Looking to get it to Fickert. Fickert being guarded by number 20, Evan Flippo for the Tigers. Gets it down to Hoyne in the corner. Gets it inside to Fickert. Back out to Hoyne. Hoyne behind the back. Gets to Laffin. Back to Hoyne. Hoyne tries to get inside to Fickert. Loose ball. Grant Laffin gets the loose ball. No good. Rebound. Jacob Wenning as he pushes it up the court. Chad Winter being guarded closely by Grant Laffin. Tipped away by Bader. Bader gets a steal. Coast to coast. And what's the call? He went up for the layup, and it was blocked, but he got him with the body, and Bader's going to be shooting 2. It's going to be Kyle Arns' first foul on the night. And Braylon Bader looking for his first points here in the first quarter. First one is up and good. Dogs up 11-10 here with 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Second one is up and good. Bader's going to take a break, and that's going to bring back in Mason Ross. Campbell's going to be the trigger man for the Tigers. We had a little up and in. Kyle Arns gets loose past the press by Celina, and an easy layup. Inside to Fickert. Fickert loses it. Gets it off to Wenning. Wenning to Arns. Arns with another bucket, and good. That is 6 points for Arns. And the Tigers take a 14-12 lead here with 2.5 minutes. Grant Laffin wide open 3 in the corner and buries it. That is Grant Laffin's first points of the night. That gives him 3 and puts the Bulldogs back up on top 15-4. To Wenning, to Winter takes a 3, no good. Rebound by Laffin. Bilger pushing it up the court. Fickert to Ross. Ross looks inside to Fickert. Dribbles and drives the baseline. Got it! Mason Ross with 4 points here in the first quarter. Bulldogs up 17-14. Winter calling the signals. Back to Wenning. Wenning dribbles to the top. Wenning, the 6'2 junior, being guarded by Fickert. Gets the ball to Campbell. Campbell drives the baseline. Misses an easy bucket. Rebound Matral. Matral out to Bilger. Bilger pushing it up the court. Finds Ross in the corner. Versailles staying in their zone. Bilger, he's hit 2 from there so far. He misses that one, but rebound by Laffin. And the Bulldogs reset. No one's going to guard Laffin in the corner. Laffin got to 3. His second three-pointer from the same spot. That gives him 6 on the night, and the Bulldogs are up 20-14. Long pass. Tries the reverse layup. No good. Rebound Matral. Bilger back up the court. Outside to Fickert to Ross. Inside to Fickert. Fickert with that turnaround jumper. No good. Rebound by Arns. Arns takes it coast to coast. Dribbles, stops, pops. No good, but looks like the foul is going to be on Bilger. Braden Bilger with his first foul. And that's going to put 6'5" sophomore to the line, Kyle Arns. First one is up, bounces around, and good. That gives Kyle Arns 7 points here in the first quarter. Braylon Bader and Matt Busher back in the ball game. Out goes Bobby Matrall and Mason Ross. Arns with the second shot. Up, bounces around, no good. Rebound Busher. Boyne brings the ball down the court. Bilger calling the signals to Bader. Back to Bilger. Boyne coming around the pick, puts up the shot and fouled. Nice set there by the Celina offense. Gets a wide open layup for Hoyne. He's fouled on the way up, and he's going to be shooting two. Ryan Hoyne, the 6'2 sophomore, had a really nice first half, put up 15 points. Most of those coming in the first half. First shot is up and good. Gives him his first point tonight. Quickly puts up the second, and that rolls in as well. Give him two. Bulldogs up 22-15 with 15 seconds left. Versailles has showed an easier time getting up the floor compared to Bell Fountain last night. Winter drives, got it. Boyne's going to push it up the court. We've got 3 seconds left. Looking for a shot. Could have been fouled. No, but he gets the bucket. Nice shot to end the quarter. Ryan Hoyne at the foul line. He was pushed on the way up. There was no call, but he got the bucket to go in. And Bulldogs with an explosive first quarter here, putting up 24 points tonight in the first quarter. As we go to a break, the Celina Bulldogs 24, the Versailles Tigers 17. We'll be back. We're back here at Dean White Court here at the Celina Fieldhouse. Bulldogs up 24-17 as we start the second quarter. Kyle Arn's going to call the signals. Gets it over to Richard. Richard to Campbell, guarded closely by Bader. The lob to number 33, Kyle Arns, no good. Bader fights for the loose ball. Back to Arns. Arns drives the baseline. No foul. Could have been a block, could have been a charge. Nothing called, but the bucket goes. And that gives 9 for Kyle Arns on the night. Fickert to Ross in the corner. Fickert was wide open. Ross didn't see him. Into Hoyne. I'm sorry, into Busher. Busher with the foul and the bucket. And Matt Busher had his share of three-point play opportunities last night there in the second half. They struggled to get him the ball early in the game, but as time went on, he finally got his looks inside. And Matt Busher is looking for point number 5 on the night, as the Bulldogs are up 26-19. Winter drives and looks, finds Arns. Arns not afraid to take that shot. Long three-pointer. And that gives Kyle Arns 12 points tonight. Here early in the second quarter. Ross looking for Fickert. Can't find him, gets it to Hoyne. Hoyne out to Fickert. Bader looking to get the ball into Busher. Ross top of the key. Hoyne left wing, dribbles through his legs, back behind his back. Nice play, nice dish by Ryan Hoyne. Sent Chad Winter to the floor on the crossover. Nice play, nice dish, but they cannot get the bucket. And Ryan Hoyne's going to end up with his first foul of the night. I don't think Ryan's real sure what he did there, but the official saw something they didn't like, called the foul, and that's the first one. Campbell bringing it up the court to Arns. Gets it back to Campbell. Campbell drives, finds Evan Flippo, tipped around, no good. Arns gets a rebound, no good. Arns gets a rebound, no good. Hoyne and Arns fight over it, and they end up calling the jump ball. Kyle Arns for the Versailles Tigers, the sophomore, has had an impressive debut here for his 2012 season. Hustling all over the court, getting offensive rebounds, putting in 12 points. Bilger sets the offense. Inside to Mitral. Mitral with the fake. Goes around with the right hand, no good. Rebound by Fickert. Fickert puts it back up. Got it. Rolled around the rim and in. Fickert with his first 2 points of the night gives the Bulldogs a 28-22 lead. Rebound by Fickert. Versailles now in their man-to-man. The early three-pointers by Celina has forced Versailles to go to the man-to-man defense. Laughing, dribbling, and looking. Busher top of the key to Fickert. And Coach Ben didn't like something the way that offensive set was going, and he calls for a timeout. A 20-second timeout here. But we'll stay here. We're going to do a little Celina basketball trivia here. I ask you, what is the Celina boys basketball record for the most three-pointers in a game? I'll tell you, it's 8 three-pointers, and it was versus Piqua, the Piqua Indians, in 2001. I'll give you the answer here in a little bit. Again, who holds the Celina boys record for most three-pointers in a game? He had 8 three-pointers versus Piqua in 2001. Bilger going to inbound. Gets it into Laughing. Laughing to Fickert up top. Look for Bilger to get this ball back. There he goes. Versailles in the man-to-man. Laughing guarded by Campbell. Over to Mitral. Mitral drives the baseline. Can't find anybody out to Busher. Coach Ben still not very happy with the way this offensive set going. Busher gets it inside. Nice drive. Puts it up. No good. Rebound by Flippo. And Arns pushes it up the court. Spins, drives, puts it up. A nice move by the sophomore, Kyle Arns. Gives him 14 on the night. Busher to Laughing. Bilger resets. Bulldogs up 4, 28-24. Busher drives the baseline, gets fouled on the way to the hoop. And that appears to be on Evan Flippo. That's going to be his first foul on the night. Versailles' 4th team foul. (28-24), Celina on top here midway through the second quarter. Inside to Ross. Ross with the spin, drives, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Arns. Arns pushes it up. Finds Winner, back to Arns. Arns going to take that long three-pointer and got it. Kyle Arns is on fire here tonight with the Celina Fieldhouse. Gives him 17 points, and we're still 4 minutes left here in the second quarter. 28-27, Dogs still on top. Bader drives, and they call a travel. I thought there was going to be a foul called, but it could have been a charge, could have been a block. It's neither. Call Bader for the walk. Celina's going to have to do something to stop Kyle Arns with his offensive outburst here in the first quarter. Again, Arns, a 6'5" sophomore, has 17 points here in the second quarter. And that's who has it. He sets it up. Gives it to Winner. Winner drives the baseline. No good. Rebound. Laughing. The Winner then ends up tying Laughing up for the jump ball. right now it looks like Celina is a little sluggish here on the offensive and defensive side. That could be partly due to they had the matchup last night. Bell Fountain might have some tired legs here Saturday night. And Versailles, it's their first game of the season. Over to Laffin. Laffin gets it inside to Ross, and it looks like the foul is going to be on number 20, the 6'5 junior, Evan Flippo. That's going to be his second foul of the night. The Versailles team, 5th team foul. Hoyne's going to be the trigger man. Look for Hoyne to get this ball back here in the corner. There, he's got it. Looks for Ross. Ross guarded by Flippo. Nice spin move on the baseline and got it. Mason Ross puts up his 6th point of the night. And Scott McEldowney is going to call a full timeout, and we'll do the same. With 3:02 left here in the second quarter. Good ball game. Celina 30, Versailles 29. We'll be back. Again, we're back here in the second quarter, 3:02 remaining, and the Dogs hang on to a 30-29 lead. And during that timeout, I got to imagine Coach Ben had some words on how to stop Mr. Arns. Kyle Arns with 17 points here tonight. Kyle Arns has the ball, guarded closely by Hoyne. Gives it to Ryan Kanapke. Kanapke to Winner. Winner calling the signals, calling for Arns to get the ball. Arns has it. Look for the backdoor play, wasn't there. Back out to Winner. Winner drives, guarded by Laffin. Back to Arns. Arns takes a long three. No good. That's one of the longest threes I've seen here at the field house. Drive by Bilger, and it's going to be a blocking call. And Bilger's going to go to the line to shoot 2. It appears sophomore Kyle Arns is going to be shooting it anywhere from in this gymnasium here. He was, where it says Dean White Court, he was shooting that from the N in Dean. He misfired, and if you're the Bulldogs defensively, if maybe that's a good thing that he's firing from that deep. But with 17 points, he may make his share of those. Bilger puts up his second shot, and he nails it. The Dogs up 32-29. Winner taking the ball up the court. Finds Wenning. Jacob Wenning, the 6'2 junior, in trouble, guarded by Fickert. To Campbell. Campbell inside. Campbell drove, looked for Ryan Kanapke, the 6'4 junior. Kanapke couldn't handle it, and it rolls out of bounds. Celina takes the ball with a 3-point lead here with just under 2 minutes here in the second quarter. Hoyne, a no-look pass to Bilger. Back to Hoyne. Back to Bilger. Bilger fakes the shot. Tipped away by Jacob Wenning. Almost had a steal and a coast-to-coast, but tipped it out of bounds. Hoyne sets up the offense. Tigers back in their 2-3 zone. Tipped away by Campbell. And Wenning ends up with the loose ball and the bucket. It was tipped by Nip Campbell. Jacob Wenning ended up with the ball and took it to the hoop for 2. Hoyne resets to Bilger. Bilger's going to take this three. No good. Off the front of the iron. Rebound. Gets it to Campbell. Campbell drives. Puts up the shot. And got it. And that gives the Tigers the lead, 33-32. Back into Busher. Busher, the big man, running the floor. And he's rewarded by an assist by Bilger. Busher with 6 points regains the lead. 50 seconds left here, 34-33. Dogs on top. No longer. Tigers take the lead. 35-34. Back and forth here at the Celina Fieldhouse. Busher inside, turnaround jumper. Blocked by number 32, Chad Winter. And if we keep this helter-skelter pace up, I think it's going to favor. I know Celina wants to run, but they seem a little tired compared to the Tigers. Tigers got the fresh legs. They didn't play last night. Celina did, and they gave Bellefontaine all the pressure they could handle. Winter walks it up. Setting the offense. Guarded by Laffin. Looks like they might play for one here. Campbell with the ball. Finds Richard. Richard to nailed it. Chad Winter with a big three-pointer here to end the first half. Ryan Hoyne, long shot, no good. And what a first half here. Back and forth between the Versailles Tigers and the Celina Bulldogs. Here at the half, Versailles has the lead. 38-34 over the Celina Bulldogs. We'll be back after these messages.
Sort of takes me back 10 years.
So you can become aware and involved. This is a community gets involved that would like to know the facts.
Scores when they happen? Visit twitter.com/Celina6 to see finals when they happen.
And we're back here at the Celina Fieldhouse getting ready to start the third quarter between the Versailles Tigers and the Celina Bulldogs. Tigers with a lead 38-34. Without a doubt, their leader has been the 6'5" sophomore, Kyle Arns. He put up 17 here in the first half. Hoyne gets it up top to Bilger. Up to Hoyne. Hoyne drives, puts up the shot. The circus shot, oh, and about goes in. And the foul looks like it's going to be on number 3, Nick Campbell. Ryan Hoyne puts up the shot. First one, good. He don't waste any time. He gets that ball, and that ball's going up there at the free throw line. Hoyne with 5 on the night. 2 dribbles, quickly, shot, good. Campbell gets it in. Guarded closely by Bilger. Gets it up to Wenning. And Arns. Busher's guarding Arns. Arns may shoot it from midcourt. Setting up the offense. Back to Wenning. Wenning stops his dribble. Gets it to Richard. Richard back to Wenning. Tried to get Arns on the back door. Ryan Hoyne is just man up on Arns. They don't want Arns to get that ball up and good. Damian Richard there with the bucket. And the Tigers are up 40-36. Quickly to Bader. Bilger for three. No good, off the back of the iron. Rebound by Richard. Richard takes it up the court. Finds Wenning. Wenning drives with the left hand. Good. And Tigers starting the third quarter right where they left off in the second quarter. Stolen away. Back. No, Bilger gets it back. Puts up the shot. No good. Rebound Campbell to Richard. Richard pushing it up the floor. Drives again. Puts up the circus shot. No good. Rebound Hoyne. Hoyne taking it to the hoop. He puts up the shot off the side of the backboard. Rebound by Arns. Arns going to clear it out and take it up the court. Guarded by Hoyne. To Damian Richard, guarded by Bader. And again, Ryan Hoyne has the task. It's sophomore versus sophomore. Richard drives the baseline, puts it up over over, looks like Mason Ross. And let's face it, I think the Bulldogs look tired tonight. They don't have the legs like they did last night against Bell Fountain. 44-36 Tigers. Hoyne to Bilger. Looking for Ross down underneath. Kicks it out to Bader. Bader drives. And Bader was pushed as he went in. He was trying to find Ross for the easy layup, but he was pushed as he was trying to get the ball to Mason. Nick Campbell with the foul. That's Campbell's second foul in the night. Versailles' second team foul. And entering the ball game is number 20, the 6'5 junior, Evan Flippo. And Jacob Heitkamp exits, the 6'2 senior. And turnover Bulldogs, and the Tigers are going to get it back. Entering the game for the Tigers, Jacob Wenning, the 6'2 junior, and out goes the 6'1 junior, Nick Campbell. Only two seniors on the Versailles team. That is Chad Winter and Jacob Heitkamp. Richard again, he's got 3 buckets in a row. That gives Damian Richard 10 points on the night, and Versailles opens up a 10-point lead here midway through the third quarter. Bilger drives. Bilger thought he had the turnover, but the official Steve Trout says it was tipped by a Versailles Tiger. And timeout, Coach Ben. Coach Ben needs to talk things over. Not a real strong start here for the Bulldogs here in the third quarter. And we'll take a timeout with them. With just over 4 minutes left in the third quarter here at the Celina Fieldhouse, the Tigers from Versailles have opened up a 46-36 lead over the Bulldogs. We'll be back. 4:59 here in the third corner. Hoyne gonna get the ball in. He's looking for Bilger, can't find him, and he gets Bilger right at the half court line. He's pushed by Damian Richard. They were both going after the ball. Bilger ended up with it, and he was pushed by Richard. And that's Richard's first foul on the night. Again, Tigers up 46-36. It was a 38-34 lead at halftime. The Tigers have come out with a good offensive approach, and they've done it without Kyle Arns scoring. It's been Damian Richard here in the third quarter, stolen away by Wenning. Gets it up to Richard. Richard he's looking for Arns underneath. It was intercepted by Mason Ross. Going the other way, Bilger fakes the three, gets it inside to Busher. Busher triple teamed underneath, doesn't matter, puts it up and in. Matt Busher with his 8th point of the night, cutting the Tiger lead to 8. Quickly, Wenning goes the other way, gets it inside, blocked by Busher. Hoyne gets it out to Bilger. Bilger drives, puts up the shot, fouled on the way up. And that's going to be 2 shots for Braden Bilger. There are 2 Tigers. I believe it's going to go on number 14, Jacob Wenning, the 6'2 junior. And that will be his first foul in the night. Bilger looking for point number 9 here in the third quarter, and just short. Remember, a trivia question. The question was, who has the Celina boys basketball record for most 3-pointers in a game? It was 8. It was versus Piqua, and the year was 2001. I'll give you the answer here shortly. Give you a little more time to think about it. Second shot up, rattles around, no good. And Arns quickly up the court to Wenning, and Wenning gets the easy layup. Again, Bulldogs not getting back on defense. Silver looks for the 3, guarded by Campbell. Puts the shot up, no good. Rebound by Ross. Ross got the rebound, and Nick Campbell tried to sneak in and get a quick, easy steal, but he ends up fouling Ross in the process, and that is his 3rd foul. Campbell with his 3rd foul, and Scott McEldowney will put him on the bench. Don't want him picking up number 4 here before we enter the 4th quarter. Busher inside to Ross, off the leg, goes the other way, and it's going to be Bulldog ball. Tried to push it up to number 32, Chad Winter. It was just, the pass was just a little too far. He couldn't quite run it down, tried to put it around his back to save it. Back up to Hoyne. Ross to Bader. Bader looking for Bilger. Bilger drives, back to Bader. Bader drives the baseline. Gets double teamed, back out to Bilger. Bilger puts up the shot, no good again. The long pass, Versailles trying to get free, easy layups. Celina has not been getting back. And that's 2 possessions in a row where they threw it too far, and the Versailles Tigers could not track it down. Coach Ben going to the bench here. Grant Laffin's going to enter the game for number 13, Braylon Bader. So on the court we have Laffin, Busher, Bilger, Ryan Hoyne, and Eric Fickert has entered the ball game. Fickert to Laffin. Laffin up top, Bilger setting the offense. Back up to Hoyne. Gets it inside to Busher. Busher double team, out to Fickert. Busher wants the ball back. Busher being guarded by Winter inside. Bilger puts up the unbalanced 3, saved by Laffin. Nice save there in the corner by Grant Laffin. Hoyne drives, puts up the free throw, blocked by Arns. Arns doing it now on the defensive side. Busher inside against Winter, no good. And the rebound goes to Jacob Heitkamp, and the Versailles Tigers are up 10 points, 48-38 here with 2.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Wide open drive for number 32, Chad Winter, the 6'4 senior. That gives Versailles their largest lead, a 12-point lead for Versailles. Another turnover, Arns gets it. Nice spin move going to the bucket, and looks like they're going to call a foul. Sprinting up the court was Kyle Arns. Nice spin move to try to get to the bucket. As he was trying to put up the layup, he got fouled. He's looking for his first points here in the second half, and that's no good. He's put up 17 points in the first quarter for Versailles. And surprisingly, he hasn't scored in the second half, but Versailles has had their largest lead, which was 11 points. Now they're up 12. 12 points is their largest lead. Now make it 13. And that's going to be another timeout for Coach Ben. A 30-second timeout. Now would be a good time to go to our trivia answer. I'm going to say the question one more time. What boys basketball player holds the record for the most 3 3-pointers in a game. It was 8. It was versus Piqua. It was in 2001. And if you said Doug Caney, you're the winner. And so I'm sure sitting at home watching it with your family members, you all had different answers. Whoever said Doug Caney was the winner, so they get bragging rights here in the first trivia question of the 2012-2013 basketball season. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Laughlin puts up the 3-pointer from the corner, no good. Rebound by Arns. Arns pushing it up. Tipped away by Bilger, and it's going to stay. Well, I thought it was going to stay Versailles' ball. And I'm not so sure about that call. I thought Bilger tipped it out on the pass, but I think Scott McAdowney, the head coach of the Versailles Tigers, thought the same thing. Coach Ben thought it was a wonderful call. Bulldog ball here. Fickert to Bilger. Versailles in a man-to-man. Bilger in trouble. Finds Bobby Mitral back in the ball game. Back out to Bilger. Trying to get the ball inside. Fickert can't get loose. Guarded closely by Jacob Heitkamp, the 6'2 senior. Heitkamp looks like a typical Versailles football player. Fickert and Heitkamp are just battling it out. Fickert and Jacob Heitkamp were battling out, and just as the shot was going up, the 3-pointer by Bilger, the bucket's good. They call the foul on Heitkamp, and Jacob Heitkamp doesn't like the call. They were going at it toe-to-toe, muscling each other. And you could have picked either one. Steve Trout, the official, went with the Tiger. Boyne, the trigger man. This could be a lucrative possession for the Celina Bulldogs. Almost thrown away, saved by Laughlin. Bilger with the ball. To Mitral. Mitral drives the baseline, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound, Fickert, up and in! So this could be a huge possession for the Celina Bulldogs. They get the 3-pointer, they stay possession, and now Fickert has a chance for a 3-point play. This could be a 6-point possession here for the Celina Bulldogs. And that is just what they needed, as Versailles was up 13 points. With 2 minutes left, and now it's down to a 51-43 ball game with 1:10. Fickert with the free throw and good. A 6-point possession for the Bulldogs to make it 51-44. Arns, and the defense once again is not getting back. The shot was contested, it was no good, but put back in on an offensive rebound. Fickert to Bader. Bader looking inside from Mitral, can't get the ball to him. Back out to Hoyne. Hoyne drives the baseline, puts up the shot. Up, no good, rebound. Mitral gets the loose ball, puts it up and in. Bobby Mitral. And with 30 seconds left, Tigers up 53-46. Long 3-pointer, no good. Rebound, nice box out by Braylon Bader. Bader pushing up the court. Gets to Mitral. Mitral with the baseline jumper, no good. Rebound. They're going to get the foul on Grant Laughlin. And the Versailles crowd, I think, was looking for a foul. That's only Celina's second team foul, while the Versailles Tigers has 17 fouls. So the Bulldogs are already in the 1-1. We still are here in the third quarter with 13 seconds left. Arn's going to walk it up the court, looking for the final shot. Going to go one-on-one, sophomore versus sophomore. Arn steps back, puts up the 3, no good. Rebound, Fickert. Fickert drives, puts up the half-court shot, and it's just to the right of the rim off the backboard. And that takes us to the end of the the end of the third quarter, heading into the fourth quarter, with the Versailles Tigers 53, the Celina Bulldogs 46. We'll be back here for the final quarter here at Dean White Court at the Celina Fieldhouse here on Channel 6. And we're back here starting the fourth quarter. Celina had 24 points in the first quarter, a big offensive output. Now only have 46 here starting the fourth quarter. And this time Bilger gets the responsibility of guarding Mr. Kyle Arns. Evan Flippo over to Richard. Richard, a nice third quarter. 3 short buckets in a row. Quick 6 points for Richard there late in the third quarter. Turnover Tigers, Bulldog ball. Bilger bringing it up the court. Crosses the midcourt line. Over to Ross to Bader. Bader can't find anyone open. Was looking for Busher. Busher didn't cut across the key in time. Now back to, they tried to get it to Busher that time, and it was intercepted by Chad Winter. Winter quickly up the court. Easy lay-in for Nick Campbell, number 3. And that gives Campbell 6 points on the night. And a 9-point lead for the Tigers. Laughing, looking for Bilger. Bilger cuts around, drives the lane, puts up the shot, good. Braden Bilger. It's his 10th point of the night and the 48th for the Celina Bulldogs as they're down 55-48. Damian Richards gets the ball. Now to Wenning. Wenning drives, puts up the reverse layup, no good. Rebound to Richard. Richard drives the baseline again, puts up the wild shot. And they call the foul on Mason Ross. Damon Richard, he drove the baseline. Looked like good defense by Mason Ross. Puts up a wild shot. And the official bails out Richard and gives him 2 free shots from the charity stripe. First one is up off the back of the iron, no good. 6.5 minutes left here at the Celina Fieldhouse here on Saturday night. Quickly up to Laughlin. Laughlin gets it inside to Busher. Busher double team. Still gets it up and in. Nice move by Matt Busher, the senior. Gives Busher 10 points on the night. 56-50. Almost stolen away by Bilger. Bilger guarding Arns. Arns drives off to Winter. Winter puts it up, no good. Rebound, back to Winter. Richard drives, poked away by Bilger. Mason Ross goes for the loose ball, doesn't get it. Wenning from three-point land, no, doesn't take the shot. He wanted it, but Mason Ross was coming from behind. Stolen away from Bader. Bader takes the wide open layup, tough shot, no good, but Busher follows with the lay-in. Makes it a 4-point lead here at the Celina Fieldhouse. And with that, Scott McEldowney would like a timeout here with 5:28 left in the ball game. The Versailles Tigers 56 and the Bulldogs 52 have cut the lead down to 4 points. So a little momentum here on the side of the Bulldogs. After defeating Bell Fountain Chieftains last night by a score of 70-57, they are obviously playing the Versailles Tigers tonight. Their next ball game will be Lima Senior next Saturday night, and then they'll open the WBL the following weekend on the 14th here at the Fieldhouse, followed with the following weekend, the 21st and 22nd versus Marion Local and Delphus St. John's. A MAC weekend heading into Christmas break. It'd be nice for the Bulldogs to get off to a 2-0 start here on the campaign. Bulldogs with the, they showed pressure, now they're going to look like they're going to try to sit back here. Ryan Hoyne guarding Wenning. Wenning dribbles it off his foot, gets it back. Can't find anybody, finds Flippo. Flippo to Richard. Richard drives, guarded closely by Busher. Spin move, ooh, got away with a carry, I believe. Wenning drives. Spins, runs into Fickert, puts up the, I'm not sure, he got it in between a pass and a shot. He was trying to find Arns, but it looked like he was trying to take the shot at the same time. Turnover Tigers. Inside to Busher, Wenning with a nice play, gets it tip away to Bilger. Bilger puts up a shot, is blocked. Loose ball finds Hoyne. And then Hoyne is fouled, and he'll be going to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. Kyle Arns with the foul. 56-52. Ryan Hoyne looking to cut into the Bulldog deficit. First one is up and good. (56-53) here with 4:41 left. Second shot up is good. And all of a sudden, Tigers only have a 4-point lead. I'm sorry, a 2-point lead, 56-54. Wenning looking for Arns. They've picked up the defensive pressure on Arns. He's struggling to get the ball. 17 in the first half, only 1 point here in the second half. Flippo with the bucket. Tigers back up 4. Hoyne scanning the defense, trying to set up a good offensive possession for the Bulldogs. Now Bilger. Bilger stops his dribble, gets to Fickert. Fickert up top to Busher. Busher can't find anybody, finds Bilger. Wanted to 3, didn't take it, gets it inside to Fickert. Hoyne's going to take this shot, 3-pointer, rolls around and good! Big shot by Ryan Hoyne. Ryan Hoyne with 14 points now, and the Dogs down by 1. Nice comeback here for the Celina Bulldogs. They have a little bounce in their step now. They were a little sluggish second and third quarter. They've picked up the pace a little bit. Wenning with the 3, got it. Chad Winter with the answer to Ryan Hoyne's 3. And Tigers go back up 4, 61-57. Wild shot, could have been a foul, no call. Tigers with the rebound. That rebound is by Evan Flippo, the 6'5" junior. Chad Winter dribbles, drives. Nice bucket by Chad Winter. He wanted the foul as well. No call, gets the bucket. Tigers up 6, 63-57. Hoyne, pull up shot, no good. Rebound by Richard. And once again, they tried the outlet pass, tried to beat the Dogs down the floor, and they end up getting a turnover. They throw it too far. They were looking for number 20, Evan Flippo, but the pass was just beyond his reach. Turnover Tigers, Bulldog ball. And it looks like from when Chad Winter drove the floor earlier, some moisture is on the floor, so the officials are doing a little more work than they bargained for tonight. Floor is cleaned up. Ryan Hoyne tested out. Gets his approval. Fickert's going to be the trigger man into Hoyne. Big offensive possession here for the Bulldogs. Down 6 with 2.5 minutes left in the ball game. Gets it to Bilger. Bilger stops the drill. The back door, nice. Oh, missed the easy lay-in. Grant Lapham missed the shot, but Eric Ficker with the putback cuts the lead, or the Versailles now has a lead of 4, 63-59 with 2:15 remaining. Good hustle by Eric Fickert on that putback. Now he's up top guarding Winter. Winter with the wide open pass to Nick Campbell, misses the bucket. Bilger with the rebound, pushes it up the floor. It's going to take it coast to coast. Wild shot. And I believe it was off Fickert, and it was. And Tigers will get the ball back. Bilger a little out of control there, tried to make something happen, if anything, draw the foul, but Versailles played good defense coming back the other way and gets the turnover. 63-59 Tigers. Minute 50 remaining here at the Celina Fieldhouse. Tried the back door, got him. Nice play. Arns to Winter on the back door. Tigers back up 6. Try to get it into Busher. Winter tapped the ball out of bounds. Ryan Hoyne gets it into Bilger. Have to start being a little aggressive here on the offensive side. We're running out of time here with a minute and a half remaining. Bader almost the 5-second call, trying to get back inside to Fickert. And there's another battle between Eric Fickert and Jacob Heitkamp. Heitkamp got called with the foul last time. They're battling it back and forth, and Heitkamp gets the call again. He is not very happy. And with that, McEldowney is going to bring him back to the bench here. Fickert goes to the line, shooting the 1-and-1. The next foul in the Tigers will put Celina in the double bonus. First shot up, front of the iron, rolls in. 8 points tonight for Mr. Eric Fickert. The 6'5" senior. Looking for point number 10 on the night. Puts up the shot, no good, off the back of the iron, tipped away by Hoyne, going the other way. Versailles Tigers looking to inbound. See pressure by the Bulldogs. Campbell going to be the trigger man. Discussion there with Mr. Steve Trout. Campbell gets the ball into Arns, back to Campbell. 65-60, foul on Ryan Hoyne. And that's only the 4th team foul for Celina. So Celina's they're gonna have to start fouling to get Versailles to the free throw line. They're gonna have to pick up some quick fouls here just to get Versailles into the bonus. Inside to Arns. Now across the court. Now, nice dribbling by Kyle Arns, but he passes the ball away. He was looking for Flippo, couldn't find him. Turnover Tigers. Less than a minute left here, down 5. Bulldogs looking for a score. Bader drives. Going to pick up the foul either on Nick Campbell or who'd they call that on? Yeah, no, number 3, Nick Campbell puts Bader at the line. Double bonus. Big free throws here. We can cut it to a 1-point possession. First shot, nothing but net. Gives Bader 3 points on the night. He's usually in the lineup for his amazing defensive pressure. And if you get some points from Mr. Bader, that's a bonus. That's his 4th point, cuts the lead to 3, 65-62, 42 seconds left. And Scott McEldowney is going to take a timeout, and it's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick break here too. So with 42 seconds left on the clock, the Versailles Tigers are up 65-62. Nick Campbell going to be the trigger man here for the Tigers. They send Arns deep, get it in the Winter. Celina needs a foul. Winter just dribbles past all the Bulldogs, puts up the wild shot, no good. Rebound for Richard, and the layup is good. Quickly back the other way, 67-62. Celina looking to score quickly. And McEldowney's not happy with that foul by the sophomore Kyle Arns. That's the last thing McEldowney wanted the Tigers to do, is foul and give Celina a chance to score with no time running off the clock. And Ryan Hoyne, when he goes to the line, he gets the ball, 2 dribbles, and the shot's going up. And it usually goes in. Second shot up, good. And Coach Ben's going to call a 30-second timeout to set up the defense for the Bulldogs. Again, Celina, the problem now is they only have 4 team fouls. They need to foul just to get Versailles in the bonus. They need Versailles to shoot free throws and miss to get the ball back. So it's going to take a few seconds off the clock just to get Versailles in the bonus. Nick Campbell's going to be the Tiger inbounding the ball. They send Arns deep again. They're just looking to get it in the Winter. And they call a foul on Ryan Hoyne. Hoyne's not so sure about the foul. Coach Ben wasn't so sure about the foul. But eventually they're going to need Versailles to get in the bonus. They're going to pick up the pressure, try to get a turnover, and if the turnover doesn't work, then they're going to have to foul. Gets it into Arns. Arns breaks free. And they got to foul quickly, and they do that. Celina didn't want Richard to break free there. That the play started with 24 seconds. Now it's down to 19 seconds. The next foul will put Versailles into the bonus and put them at the line, shooting a 1-and-1. They're going to have to foul quickly, and there Arns gets it, and it's fouled by Bilger. Bilger, that's his 3rd foul. Really no foul trouble for the Bulldogs. With just a minute left here, they only had 3 team fouls here in the second half. So Kyle Arns is going to go to the charity stripe here, looking to put Versailles up by 2 possessions. Right now they're up 67 to 64 here with 18.5 seconds left on the clock. Arns puts up the first shot, nothing but net. Gives him 19. Again, he had 17 in the first half. In the second half, it's been Chad Winter and Damian Richard putting up all the points. Winter with 20, Richard with 13. Arns now with 20. Bilger puts up the 3, got it! Down to a 2-point possession. Big shot by Braden Bilger to cut the Versailles lead down to 2, 69 to 67. And there's going to be a timeout, a full timeout. We'll do the same here. Versailles and Celina in a tight one. We'll be back. Again, 13.6 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Celina down 69 to 67. Celina's going to have to foul quickly into Winter, and Winter gets loose to Richard. They got a foul. And a lot of time went off the clock there. They were looking for the quick foul. Damian Richard got loose off from the Celina defense. And close to 6 seconds went off the clock. That's 6 seconds too many for the Bulldogs and the coaching staff. Richard with the 1-and-1. Puts up the shot off the back of the iron, but it's offensive rebound by Evan Flippo. Loose ball out to Arns. And Kyle Arns is going to go to the basket. Damian Richard goes to the line, misses the front end of a 1-and-1, but the rebound was off the back of the iron. It was tipped away, and the Versailles Tigers ended up with the ball in Kyle Arns' hands, so they have to foul again. Now with 3.3 seconds left, first shot up is good. Gives Kyle Arns 21 points on the night, looking for number 22. Versailles up 70-67. This is a big free throw here. Make it a 2-point or a 2-possession game, and he gets it. Tigers up 4. And Figger can't find anybody. Baseball pass down in the corner to Busher. Busher for 3 in the corner. No good. Rebound by Damian Richard, and that's the ball game. So a hard-fought ball game by the Celina Bulldogs. Down at 1 point, 13 points. Cut the deficit back down to 2 here late in the fourth quarter. But their comeback just falls short as Versailles Tigers win their opening game of the 2012-2013 season. 71-67. The Bulldogs fall to 1-1 after the first weekend of play. And again, I think it just came down to Versailles seemed a little quicker tonight. And the Bulldogs coming off the second game of the weekend just was a little sluggish at different points of the game. Got down 13, picked up the intensity, and again, the comeback fell just short, 71-67. Celina will next be in action next Saturday, December 8th, as they take to the road for their first road game of the year against the Lima Senior Spartans. Always a good matchup for both teams early in the season. I'd like to thank you for watching the broadcast tonight. Again, I'd like to thank the cameraman for Cable Channel 6, Mr. Eric White. And again, the final, Versailles Tigers 71, the Celina Bulldogs 67. And in the JV matchup tonight, the Celina Bulldogs won in overtime 60 to Versailles 55. Again, the JV squad coached by Mr. Doug Smith is off to a 2-0 start. The varsity off to a 1-1 start. 71-67 final. Thanks for watching Cable Channel 6 and Wabash Communication Channel 71. Have a good night, everybody.